Cody. That includes stuff like that. Girls, stop talking. All right, for those of you in distance learning, obviously this is a recording later, so make sure you take out a sheet of paper. We are taking a literature quiz today. Okay, Chase, close your book. Destiny, you had 3 days to read this, or actually the whole weekend since this was Friday's homework. Okay. All right. Number 1, who wrote The Sinking of the Titanic? Who wrote The Sinking of the Titanic? Who wrote The Sinking of the Titanic? Well, our literature books version. Huh? Okay, number 2. In what year did this story take place? What year did this story take place? Number 3. Pretty easy. What caused the Titanic to sink? What caused the Titanic to sink? Number 4. What was the name of the Titanic's captain? The name of the Titanic's captain. The name of the Titanic's captain. Number 6. What was the name of the ship that had sailed on, oblivious to the Titanic's distress calls? Okay, in the story, it talks about 2 different ships. The first ship, how the person that was supposed to be manning the radio, remember he was sleeping, so it was the name of their ship. I'll give you a hint. It's a state. Okay, so you got 50 to choose from. Yes, Jason. That's number 6. Oh, number 5, yes, sorry. Number 5. Okay, number 6. On which ocean was the Titanic sailing? On which ocean? So there are 7 oceans that it could be. If you think about where it was sailing from and where it was going, it could only be one ocean. Okay? Which ocean? If I need to list the 7 oceans for you, I can. All right. The Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, is that 7 oceans? That's not a Gulf of Mexico. Hang on, give me a second. Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Indian Ocean. Is there an Antarctic Ocean? I already said Atlantic, didn't I? Guys, I'm really nervous now. Let me look. Shh. What? The Southern Ocean. That's not an ocean. I guess what? The Arctic, the Atlantic, the Pacific, and the Indian, right? I guess there's 4. 7 continents, 4 main oceans. There you go. So one of those, 4 options to choose from. Shh. Okay. Number 7. During the sinking of the Titanic, what did the ship not have enough of? He's like,
I know what they are.
Shh. Okay, then explain it in your own words, if you have to. What did the ship not have enough of? Okay, so if you're thinking about a sinking of a ship, and put yourself on that ship, what are you looking for to go into the ocean? And there was not enough of it. Shh. Do you really think food would be the number 1 priority?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. Shh. I was thinking of something else, but I guess food to a teenage boy would be number 1 if you're drowning in an ocean. If you're drowning in an ocean, oh my goodness, there's not enough food. All right, number 8, last one, okay? The last one. The reason why I'm giving you a lot is because they're worth less if I give you a lot more, okay? What was the name of the boat that rescued the passengers of the Titanic? The name of the boat that rescued the passengers of the Titanic. Okay, we'll go through these one more time. Okay, number 1, who wrote The Sinking of the Titanic? Number 2, what year did the story take place? Number 3, what caused the Titanic to sink? Okay, number 4, what was the name of the Titanic's captain? Number 5, what was the name of the ship that had sailed on, oblivious to the Titanic's distress calls? Okay, I'll give you another hint. It's on the west coast. Okay, it's the name of a state on the west coast. Number 6, on which ocean was the Titanic sailing? Number 7, during the sinking of the Titanic, what did the ship not have enough of? And then number 8, what was the name of the boat that rescued the passengers of the Titanic? Okay, once you are done, you can turn that in. Yes, Aaron? No. Number 5. What was the name of the ship that had sailed on, oblivious to the Titanic's distress calls? Okay, once you are done and turn it in, make sure you are looking over your vocab real quick, and then we'll take our quiz.
I'll do it at lunch.
Yeah?
So this one was the name of the state too, right? Like, or was just one of them?
There's just one of them. There's 2 different ships. One rescued and then one sailed on. Shh, guys, everyone looking over your vocab. Can someone go get Kayla? Guys.
John, you good? Yeah.
I noticed. Chose to ignore, like you guys should. Bella, can you grab these 2 quizzes really quickly? All right, go ahead and clear your desk, and let's review before we take our quiz. Okay? What does it mean to anger, vex, or irritate? Okay. Special ability, aptitude, a knack. Boil, bubble, or foam. Seethe. Deliciously mild, soft, soothing. Talking about kind of the weather. Balmy. Undervalue, disparage, belittle. Depreciate. If you undervalue something, you don't appreciate it, so depreciate it. Okay. Boundlessness, endlessness, illimitableness. Why don't they just say illimitability? Anyway. Okay. Illimitability. Class? Infinity. Accumulate, amass, treasure up. Hoard. Crack, cranny, chink. Glum, gloomy, sullen. Remote part or corner. Good. Okay, clear your desk and let's take our quiz. Plastic. All right, let's go look at your dictation here. Okay. Number 1 is inoculate. Inoculate. Okay. 2 is cappuccino. Cappuccino. 3, prevalent. Prevalent. 4, aisle. 5, competitor. 6, operations. Operations. 7 is continuously. Continuously. 8, heroes. 9, Britain. 9 is Britain.
I thought you said written.
Britain, as in England. And then 10 is tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay, we'll go through these again. 1, inoculate. 2, cappuccino. 3, prevalent. 4, aisle, as in between the aisles, a shopping aisle, a grocery store aisle, not like an island or anything. Number 5, competitor. Number 6, operations. 7, continuously. 8, heroes. 9, Britain. 10, tomorrow. All right, once you're done, go ahead and turn that in. Sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Let me get your stickers. Who's your favorite superhero?
What's your universe?
Huh?
What's your universe?
DC. I'm guessing Flash? Not really. You just have a sticker. You don't know? What about Marvel? Jose? Alright, let's go ahead and get out our homework from yesterday. Raise your hand if you fill out the quiz. Actually, Jose, let's see. Kayla, you done? Jose, finish up, please. Gotta move on. Alright, page 169 in the green book, page 210 in the blue book. Okay. Oops. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through these. Go ahead and raise your hand and tell me what you have for number 4. Okay, number 4. The first American mobile phones cost about $4,000. Natalie? What is the word American? It is an adjective. What word is it describing, class? Mobile?
No, it's phone.
Phones. Okay, it's mobile is also an adjective describing phones as well. So make sure we're watching for those. Number 4 in the blue book. What is his, class? Adjective. I think we already went over that one. Okay, number 5. Let your loins be girded about and your lights burning. Okay, honestly, I don't really know what lights burning is from, but when your loins are being girded about, that basically is referring to the Bible verse where we're supposed to have the belt of truth. Okay, so what is lights? Your lights burning. Bella? It is a noun. That's the subject of that second part of the sentence there. Okay, number 5. One can find cell phones all over the planet since now almost 80% of the world's population has a cell phone. Brianna? It is not a noun, okay? Is one naming a specific person? When you say one, is that the name of somebody? Or is it renaming a noun? Remember, pronouns take the place of a noun, okay? So one is a pronoun, okay? Number 6, church government was one of the issues dealt with in the Reformation. Elias, what do you have there? Church government, what is church? You say a noun? Tell me why. Church was one of the issues dealt with in the Reformation, or church government? Church government. So what is church? An adjective saying what kind of government? Church government. Number 6, in 2013, over 9 trillion texts were sent worldwide. For number 6, what is text? It is a noun, okay? Number 7. Going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than going to a garage makes you an automobile. Okay? What is church used in this sentence? Destiny? It is a noun, okay? Notice the differences between 6 and 7. Church is describing the government. Church in number 7 is actually a noun here. Number 7 in the Green Book. Nomophobia is the fear of having no cell phone service available. I'm sure everybody has that sometimes. Aaron? It is a noun. Number 8, one true Christian life will do more to prove the divine origin of the Christianity than many lectures. Basically saying one life can be an example of a Christian or a true Christian life rather than a lesson. Okay? What is this one? Jason? Sorry? It is an adjective here. Okay? It's saying which life or how many lives. One life. Okay? Number 8 in the Green Book. Cell phone towers are sometimes disguised as trees, cacti, steeples, or many other common things. Jaden, what do you have there? No. This one would be a adjective here. It's saying how many things. Many things. Okay? Number 9. That is the answer. That is the correct answer to the problem. Joey, what do you have there? Sorry? I'm sorry. For number 9, yeah. Okay, what is it describing? It's describing the correct answer. It's saying which correct answer? That correct answer? Or, what's my subject here? What's my verb? Give me my verb. Is, who, or what is? What's my subject? That. So can it be describing correct answer if it's my subject? No. Okay, so now it's only one of two things, noun or pronoun. Why is it a noun? Why is it a pronoun? Things. Don't just say something because you're guessing, okay? Class, why is the word that a pronoun? It takes the place of a noun. When you say that, are you naming a specific noun, Joey? When I say, hey, Joey, give me that. Do you know what I'm talking about? No, okay. So that takes the name of, or takes the place of a noun. So when I say, give me the book, okay, that would be a noun. Give me that is a pronoun renaming a noun, okay, or taking the place of a noun. Make sure we're watching for those. Number 9, surprisingly, the most common use for the cell phone is neither talking or texting, but rather checking the time. What is the word most? Hudson? Adjective. What word is it describing, class? Use. Okay, it's describing use. What is common? It's another adjective. And do adjectives describe other adjectives, class? No. What do adjectives describe? Nouns and pronouns. Good. And then number 10 for the blue book. Many a treasure besides Alibaba's is unlocked with a verbal key. Okay. Jasmine, what is verbal? It is an adjective saying what kind of key? The verbal key. And number 10, the mobile phone industry is one of the fastest growing industries in the world. What is one? Tyler? What is it describing? Okay. Is it describing industry? One mobile phone industry? What's my verb here? Is, who or what is? So what's my subject? Okay, mobile phone industry is who or what? One. Is one describing something? No. What is it being used as? It is a noun here, but is it naming a specific noun? No. So what is it? It is a pronoun. Number 10 is a pronoun. Okay? All right. We just went over recognizing predicate adjectives yesterday at the end of our lesson. So how do we know it's a predicate adjective, class? What do predicate adjectives do? They describe the what? The subject. Okay? They describe the subject, and what do they always follow? What kind of verb? Class? A linking verb. Okay? What verbs or what complements follow action verbs? Dios, okay, direct objects, so we know that predicate nominatives and predicate adjectives always follow a linking verb. So predicate adjectives, they describe back to the subject, okay? We know predicate nominatives, they rename the subject or further explain it, but we know that predicate adjectives describe the subject, okay? Go ahead and look at page 172. For those of you in the blue book, it's page 213, okay? Page 213. Recognizing predicate adjectives, part 2, okay? Part 2. The verbs taste, feel, smell, sound, look, appear, become, seem, grow, remain, and stay. These are the troublesome linking verbs or action verbs because you have to actually look at the entire sentence in order to find out what it's being used as, whether it's a linking verb or an action verb, okay? So you're going to have to look at the sentence whether to determine what my complement is. If I have an action verb, I have a DO. If I have a linking verb, I have a PN or a PA. Okay? So with the verbs taste, feel, smell, sound, look, appear, become, seem, grow, remain, and stay, all of those may be either or, action or linking. Okay? So kind of going back to what we talked about before, right? She tasted the cake. Okay? I always use this example, all right? It's the thing that comes to my mind, okay? She tasted the cake. Who is tasting the cake, class? She, all right? So she tasted who or what? Cake. Is tasted in this case action or linking? Action, so cake would be a DO, all right? Well, how about this? The cake tasted delicious. Okay, what's my verb there? Tasted, who or what tasted? The cake, okay? Is the cake physically tasting the word delicious? No. So in this case, delicious or tasting or tasted would be action or linking, class? Linking. Okay, remember the cake is not actually doing the tasting, okay? The cake tasted delicious, so delicious would be PA or PN, class? PA, okay? It's saying delicious is a adjective, all right? You can't be delicious. You are. No, you cannot. Okay, but still, it is an adjective describing who you are or what it is. Okay, so that's how we know that we have to determine if it's action or linking. All right, let's practice it. Identify the following verbs in the following sentences as action verb or linking verb. Okay, so that's what you're going to look over. You're going to find the verb, label it as action or linking. Okay, number 2, in those sentences that contain linking verbs, draw a circle around the predicate adjectives. Okay, so let's do it. Number 1, Joseph's morning alarm sounded clear and distinct. What's my verb here, class? Sounded. Okay, so now we have to find our subject. What's my subject? Class? Alarm sounded. Okay, is the alarm physically sounding like he is, like the alarm is a person and they're doing the action of sounding? Class? Yes or no? No. Okay, alarm is not an alive person or a live thing that can actually physically sound. So, what kind of verb is sounded? Action or linking? Linking. So with linking verbs, we have predicate adjectives. What are my predicate adjectives, class? What was it? Clear and distinct. Same thing with number 1. Hannah, your voice sounds clear and distinct now. Class, what is my verb? Class, for those of you in the blue book? Sounds. Who or what sounds? Voice sounds. Voice sounds who or what? Or what or how? Clear and distinct. Are those predicate adjectives or predicate nominatives, class? Adjectives describing your voice. Okay, so that's exactly what we're doing in this exercise. So you're going to finish this exercise for homework tonight, page 172, exercise A in the green book, page 213, exercise A in the blue book. For grammar, and then we'll check that tomorrow in class. And then also, so no literature homework for tonight, but then for vocab, you're going to start list 23 vocabulary words and definitions 1 through 5 twice. Okay, I'll write that on the board, but starting our list 23 vocab and then finish grammar, no literature homework for tonight. All right. Tomorrow, I want you guys to practice this because we will have a practice quiz or kind of like a worksheet quiz over adjectives tomorrow. Okay, so make sure you do this homework tonight. That'll help you for that tomorrow. Okay, all right, you guys are dismissed.